From our dining room, it's
Highland Valley Highlight.
Yay, all right. Well, normally we jump right into some good news, but today we got a little bit of bad news. This week was the last week of the Journey Summer of Stories. Is there a sad?
I don't know. No, that's not it. That's it.
Yeah, everybody's sad about that. But we did get to hear some great stories from a lot of our members, and it was a whole lot of fun. Thank you for everybody who participated in that. But good news. The good news is this Wednesday at 6 o'clock, we kick right back up with The Journey. The Journey Summer of Songs. So I think Sharon has some neat stuff planned. It's going to be exciting. No pressure, Sharon, but it's going to be great. So, yeah.
Loves a good song.
All right.
And other good news, and I hope all this info is right. I wrote it directly from the email. So, Highland Valley received another grant along with our 200,000 Reasons initiative, and it is for all the work we're doing with the food bank and infant care ministry and helping people out during this tough time. So the direct quote was, the ARUMC communication team wants to celebrate your good work and inspire others to keep serving. So great work, Highland Valley. Another grant. We've gotten several for that ministry.
Yeah, some of that grant is going to the infant care ministry, and then some of it's going to our food pantry ministry, which that food pantry ministry is now serving over 100 households a week. I spent over 100 households a week, benefiting over 300 people. That's each week. So everyone's doing a great job. It makes me proud of my church, all the hard work that everyone's doing. All right. So other good news. Last night after the journey, Pastor Washington led a discussion based on his article, What Does It Mean? And that's kind of kicking off a discussion that we're going to carry on next week. Last night, I tried to count. We put this together. A lot of people worked on it. We have a team that kind of works on our Embracing Diversity team. Anyway, a lot of people worked really hard on it, but I tried to count, and I estimate there were somewhere between 65 and 70 people when you count Zoom, Facebook Live, and YouTube. Some of the people didn't have their screens on, so a lot of people had multiple people watching.
Yeah, I didn't have my screen on.
Right, I saw that. But
it was really good, though.
It was really good, and Pastor Washington had some really good words, and he does a great job really delivering things in a way that can bring everyone together. So that's going to launch us into a 9-week study starting next Wednesday at 6:30 from Be the Bridge. And that's the Bridge to Racial Unity. So it's going to be 9 parts, start next Wednesday at 6:30. And all you have to do, the study costs $15, but the church is taking care of it. So all you have to do is go to our website, hvumc.org, and register. Or you can just email the church office at office@hvumc.org, or you can call. Really easy. Just let us know you want to be a part of that. We'll get you in there, and that starts all next week at 6:30. So I hope a lot of you will join in.
I hope so too.
All right. So next up.
Okay, another good news. Let me make sure we're on the right slide.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I had a slide for that. There's all the details right there. If you can't remember though, just contact us or like I said, the church office. But here we go.
Okay, good news from Bill Harris. This is his spring cactus. This has not bloomed in over 5 years that he's had it, and then suddenly it started blooming, and it's gorgeous.
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Yes. And Harper had a birthday. It was her 5th birthday. We love you, Harper.
Happy birthday, Harper.
We miss you. All right.
And it looks like they also celebrated Harper and Lindley and had a water gun fight at the pool.
Those can be a lot of fun.
Look at Lindley. She is prepared to swim.
Yes, she is.
Goggles, floaties. She's ready.
Okay, and then part of that study or the discussion last night, this is just some good news. Bishop Mueller and Karen joined our Zoom meeting last night. So that's big time right there. And speaking of Bishop Mueller, did I ever tell you the story when I took a bullet for him?
I'm sure you probably did.
Well, you don't remember?
Yes, I do.
Well, I didn't actually take a bullet for him. I told him I felt like I had taken a bullet for him. It was when the crowd was entering Veritas. Karen had just had her surgery on her knee, and I got elected to be crowd control. And I'll tell you, I mean, I felt like I put my life on the line because those kids, they come running in there and you don't even know. It gets crazy. So,
okay, cool story.
Traumatic. All right. Moving on. Go ahead.
Also, Matt and Garrett participated in OMP for the last 3 days. Today was the last day.
Yes.
It was virtual OMP.
Yeah, I'm not quite as tired as I was last year when I got back from this. Garrett's all dressed up here, got a tie on. That's their little skit and everything. But we did it virtually, and it's like I said, there was not the hard work with the hammer and the drills and the wood and the paint, and so we missed out on some of that. We missed out on that personal interaction in person with our neighbors, but we did have neighbors that were a part of our Zoom discussions and everything, so the kids got a lot out of it. They did a really good job putting that together, so thank you to everybody at Ozark Mission Project.
And that's the good news. Oh no, more, I forgot. I should have put a slide. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. We rolled right into it. That was our kids on the lake on that pad. They get a little violent sometimes, and they have these games where they try to knock each other off the mat, and I think it was fun. Yeah. They seem to enjoy it.
The water was warm. First time last weekend. It was fun.
Yeah. I hear that we have a big time special guest this week. I can't wait. Who is it?
Our special guest this week is Matt. Surprise.
Okay, listen, if you guys don't want to see me on the special guest section, you have to send some footage. We'll put you in here. But this week I think it's warranted because we had something really cool, and I don't know if I want to talk about it first or show and then tell.
I don't know. I think show as you tell.
Okay.
Because people don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so for
about.
Father's Day this year, I got a raclette. I've seen these, and I've been looking. What I was really looking for was like a little mini hibachi grill. I don't think those really exist. Well, this is kind of it. But anyway, so I want a hibachi, my own hibachi grill, big. But anyway, so the closest thing I could come up to that was this raclette, and what it does is you have you put your cheeses underneath, and you have this granite slab.
The cheeses.
Yeah, and
every little cup has a different kind of cheese in it.
And then we have all different types of meat and vegetables and
sausage, chicken, steak, shrimp.
Yeah.
Vegetables, breads.
That's the cheese in the little compartments underneath. We didn't do it quite right. You don't put all the cheese in the beginning. You have to go. You build it as you go.
We burned a lot of cheese.
Yeah, we did. And that was rough. That was hard on me. Here's just a little video of it in action.
Throw a shrimp on. See how that goes. Try a little bit of everything here.
Do you want a fork for each meat?
Yeah. Maybe one more. Alright, you're gonna make your own now.
Okay, I promise it got like way more exciting after that. We were nervous. It was our first time to try it, but it's like, I don't know how to describe what it's like. Everybody gets to come around the grill, and you're putting your own food on, and you're just building a little sandwich or a little, I don't know what you want to call it. You're taking a little piece of bread, you're just eating little appetizers as you go. And everybody's cooking their own food and having a good time. And I'm not selling that very well. It's way more fun than I'm making it sound. That doesn't sound fun. It's awesome though. And I think it would be really fun when you could get like other adults too. Not that our kids aren't fun. They're a blast. They enjoyed it. But
It was fun.
can you help me sell it?
No, it was fun. We all stood around the island and cooked our own food and ate together and
We did it 2
had
nights
a
in a
ton
row.
of cheese and bread and what you can't go wrong.
Just trust me on this. It's a must-have. So, all right. So that leads us
Okay.
into
Where are we? Oh, top 10.
top 10. Everybody's favorite. All right. Here we go. Does that thing have a drum roll?
I don't know. I'm falling down on my job.
I know it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't.
Okay.
This was top 10 Arkansas must-sees. We may have to do another one because we got a lot.
Yeah.
And I think they're all good. They're all really good.
Mhm.
And since we're all staying home and not doing a ton of traveling, this could be helpful lists.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, number 10
Okay, let's jump right into it.
is the Historic Arkansas Museum.
Yes, I've not been there since I was probably in
Oh, it's so neat.
junior high or something.
We would take kids there on field trips.
And this next place up, I've never been. I wanted to because I feel like I would go home rich.
I think you would.
The Arkansas State Park, the Crater of Diamonds. Crater of
Number
Diamonds.
9.
Number 9.
Number 8, everyone must ride the trolley.
Yep.
I agree. It's a unique experience.
Number 7, Eureka Springs. A lot of fun.
Number 6, visit Mount Magazine.
I don't think I've ever been there. Where is it?
I don't know.
You know? Y'all gotta let us
I've never
know.
been there either.
All right. Pretty. It's nice. All right. Number 5, Garvin Gardens. I've been there.
We have been.
That's a long walk through a lot of. I'm going to tell you right now. You better love you some plants and flowers. It's a long walk. Or maybe I was just out of shape. I don't know, but it's on the list, and it's number 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 4, Petty Jean.
Yes, Petty Jean Mountain. Number 4. Number 3, Crystal Bridges.
I've not been there.
I've not been there either.
No. Number 2, float the Buffalo River. Won't do it.
All right. And the number 1 place that you must see in the state of Arkansas is Blanchard Springs Caverns. And it is, yeah, I know.
It's beautiful.
It's awesome. I mean, the first time I went, I mean, it's like you are on another planet. I mean, you go into this room and it's, what is it? Like, is it 300 feet high? It's something crazy. I mean, it's insane.
We've been twice.
Yeah. They've got they've got a couple of easy to navigate caverns that you can visit, but then they have another one that you can do where you better pay attention to what you wear, and you're like crawling underneath some really tight spaces.
Yeah, won't do that.
And I can't get anybody to do it with me, so if anybody out there wants to try it, hey, let's do it. I don't know.
This day in history.
Or you do it and tell me how it was, and then maybe if it
Okay.
wasn't too bad, I can talk her into it, and we can all, I don't know, but I want to know if somebody's done that, because that looks like a lot of fun, or sounds like it to me.
Okay.
So this day in history.
This day in history.
This is a big day, right?
It wasn't really a big day.
No, it was a big day, because, and this one's yours, you're taking this one.
Oh, in 1951, the first commercial color television show was transmitted by CBS, and while color sets weren't readily available, they estimate that about 40,000 people saw.
Okay, I thought the color TV was invented.
No, it was the first color show transmitted.
Okay. That's good. It's not as good as I had built up in my head, but 40,000 people got to see it. Did the other people get to see it, but just still in black and white?
I should do more research. I'll write a report next time. I don't know.
Well, I've got some really big news, because in this day in history, in 1963, zip codes were invented.
All right.
Or introduced.
Important.
They weren't really invented. Zip codes were introduced.
In the United States.
Yeah. So this day was just packed with a lot of stuff. The show was.
Well, a lot of bad things happen, so I have to weed it out and find I mean, I don't know if zip codes are good, but it wasn't bad. So there you
You
go.
said that like that we were on a baby hunt. With the You've seen SpongeBob with
Okay,
the.
no, let's keep going.
Okay, so it's a national day.
It is.
There's some good things happening on this national day. I know one of them.
I know all of them, and the first one is it is National Catfish Day.
Yes, and I have got us some fresh catfish that I'm going to be throwing in the fryer tonight. Fresh. I don't know if this classifies as fresh, so no comments. Tammy Bean or Bill Harris, Randy Brawl. You've got some fishing stories that I know about, so I don't want to hear it. It's gonna cook just fine. So we're looking forward to that. So next up is why didn't I do the catfish? Okay, National Strawberry Parfait Day. So everybody run to your fridges and get out the strawberries and the,
that looks delicious.
and the parfait.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You get the parfait, or the parfait is
I didn't think you would be able to say parfait.
What do you think I was going to say?
I don't know. I was concerned.
Parfait.
And it is also, and this is the last Thursday of June every year. So we can plan for this next year as well. It is Bomb Pop Day. National Bomb.
Who can't say something?
Bomb Pop Day.
Okay. So this is one of those holidays that's so special that it stays on the same day every year.
Yes.
Okay, so it's like Thanksgiving.
It's like Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yep. Bomb Pop Day.
All right. Who knew? Okay, so let's hop right into it. We got a few pets this week. And this up first is the Ellis family dog. His name is Jackson.
His little face.
I know it.
Look at that dog bed. We need that.
Yes. Okay. And then next up.
This is Lana's pet, Tiger.
And that does not look safe,
No.
Lana. I think that's. We've seen. Is it called Tiger King?
Yes.
And I think at this age, I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to donated that tiger to a tiger sanctuary. What's her name? Carol. You need to call Carol. Don't call what's his name? The Tiger King.
Just.
You can't call him because he's not answering
I'm
the
sorry,
phone.
everyone.
All right. Is this me?
Yes.
All right. Next up, the Bishop and Karen Muller's dog Bitsy. And now Crystal has got a couple of pets, it looks like. And there's one. We don't have names?
No, I didn't get the names.
Oh my goodness.
Kimberly found a lot of this for us this week, thank goodness. And yeah, look at that. Is that not the cutest pet family portrait you've ever seen? Like, they all look like they're posing.
So do we have a couple back-to-back videos here, it looks like?
Yes,
is that
we
right?
have more. Yes.
So
we
first
have
up.
2 more pets. First up, I believe, is Patty Down's cat, Callie. And Callie is playing with a shoe. One of her slippers, I think.
All right, cool. And we're going to follow that up with Violet's Hermit Crab.
Yes.
All right.
Is when you're in a community that has, in Rogers, multiple Methodist churches, and you are not a standalone. You're not Rogers United Methodist.
So this is Michelle. She probably will come out any second now. Just be quiet.
He's coming out.
Okay, Michelle, cut it out. Come on out, Michelle. I'll be right back. Says one.
Thank you, Violet.
Mm-hmm.
That was great. All right, so I think that about wraps it up for this week.
Yeah, thank you to Kimberly. She got a lot of content for us at the last minute, so we could not have done it without her.
Yeah, and you guys keep on turning all that in. We are going to take a little break next week, 4th of July, so we'll be off this next Thursday, but y'all pour in some of that good content and we'll get it rolling again, hopefully the next week. All right, that's it.
That's it.
All right, thank y'all for joining us, and we will see you soon.
Bye, everyone.